As the sun shines on all of my glory, my flaws don't look so bad at all. What was I so afraid of?
Hey everybody, it's Sharmel. Welcome back to Loc's Lux Lifestyle. Welcome back to another video. So today I am back with some more quick and easy everyday lock styles. I'm going to be showing you guys how to do these sleek bun looks on short to medium length locks. So let's get right into it. So per usual, before I do any styling, I always go in and hydrate. Y'all should know the drill by now. And I'm just hydrating my hair with some water. I'm also going to go in with some of this lock refreshing spray from Loc Booster. I forgot I had this, but it's similar to just misting your hair with water. This does have peppermint oil in it, but I still like to go in with the water first before using this, just because I feel like the water is what really hydrates my locks. Now we're going to move on to some oil. I'm just using some Jamaican black castor oil today. Nothing too crazy. Hit my hairline and just squeeze it through my locks. Again, y'all know the routine by now. So for this first look, I'm just going to do a ballerina bun, and I'm starting by just pulling all of my locks to the top of my head. I used to be more of like a top knot bun kind of girl, but with my locks at this length, my locks just do not cooperate with the top knot. So it's easier for me to do like the ballerina bun. And I feel like I can get a more sleek, neat look if that's what I'm going for. But I'm going to start by just taking a scrunchie, and I'm just going to pull my hair again into a ponytail, and I'm going to wrap it around like twice. Do what's comfortable for your head, but don't make it too tight. So now that my hair is like in this pineapple, I'm just going to kind of evenly disperse them around like the scrunchie. Then I'm going to start in the back, and basically what I'm doing is just tucking and rolling the locks around the scrunchie to create that like spiral ballerina donut bun kind of a look. And some of my locks are going to stick up just because of the length of them, but that's okay. I will show you guys how to fix that. But yeah, I'm just tucking and rolling until I make it all the way around, and then I'm going to go in with another scrunchie, and I'm just going to slide that over the bun. And it wasn't secure or tight enough, so I did double it. But again, if it's secure enough, you don't need to double it. And be careful if you do double it, because it's really easy to mess up the bun. But that's what I'm doing here. And then for those locks that are sticking up, I'm just going to go in with some open bobby pins and just kind of pin them down. And I'll also use this opportunity just to shape my bun, just because when you're applying those scrunchies, the shape sometimes gets messed up. So that's what I'm doing here. If your locks are shorter than mine, you can still achieve this look. As long as you can get your hair into a ponytail, you can get this bun. But the only difference is that when you're tucking and rolling with shorter locks, that's when you go in with the pins, just because it's just easier to secure it and shape it. If you try to tuck it and roll it all at one time, 9 times out of 10, the locks are gonna kind of flip and fly and go their own way. So yeah, as you tuck and roll, that's when you would want to pin it with shorter locks. And now I'm going to just touch up the base of my hair. So I'm going in with some aloe vera gel. This is linked in my Amazon storefront. You can find the link in the description box. But I'm just going to take a little of that of my hand and just smooth around my edges. I recommend doing this after you do the style because I just feel like you use less product. I feel like if I try to smooth my hair before I put it in the bun, I end up using a bunch of product, which I don't want to use. And then I'm going in with this soft brush and just brushing the roots back. Y'all, it's been 10 weeks. I'm retwisting my hair probably next week, but these roots, they needed a little brush. So now I'm going in with some Style Factor Edge Booster. Y'all know my favorite edge control. And I'm just going to slick my edges in my baby hair how I like them. I'll also make sure to hit the nape of my head as well. And then lastly, I'm just going to tie my hair down with my scarf. Now guys, I know locks don't have to be sleek and smooth to be desirable and all of that, but if I want a sleek and smooth look, tying my hair down afterwards is a must for me, especially because I wet my hair. Once I tie it down, it's gonna kind of set my hair in place how I like it while it dries. And at this time, I would usually do my makeup. I recommend allowing the scarf to sit for at least 15 to 20 minutes for a really sleek look, but I didn't let it sit for that long just because I was filming 2 looks in this video. But after I take my scarf off, this is how it looks. Really cute and simple. I love simple looks like this because they work well in casual settings, but if you want to get dressed up, they look good dressed up as well. My bun was a little messed up in the back, but nothing a few bobby pins and tweaking can't fix. But yes, this is the first look. And then for this second style, I'm going to do a simple slick back bun. I did do a similar video last year when I had my loc extensions, but I wanted to show you guys how that same style can be achieved with shorter locks. So I'm just touching up my hair with a little more water, mainly focusing on the center of my head because that's where my hair is the thickest and I want to make sure that I get that flat. And I'm just going to start working my locks back. And I still do that trick of leaving my corner locks out so that they don't pull as I slick my hair back. Anytime like a lock does not reach, I always recommend just leaving it out and pinning it later because I don't want to risk pulling my edges out. But yeah, I'm just trying to get it to how I like it. Sometimes I feel like the low buns take a little more patience, but definitely still doable. And I still had a bobby pin in my hair from the last look, so just ignore that. We're gonna act like we don't see it. But yeah, once I get my hair positioned how I want it, how low I want it, and all of that good stuff, I'm going to go in with my scrunchie that's been cut. So for low ponytails, I recommend using this method for your ponytails. I have really small hands, so it's easier for me to put my hair in a ponytail this way, especially when it's low. So yeah, I'm just tying that scrunchie around and positioning the ponytail how I like it. And then I'm just going to take those locks I left out on the side and pin them back with a bobby pin. And this is how you keep your ponytails and buns tension free. And then I'm going to use the exact same method I used before, and I'm just going to tuck in a row like so until we run out of hair. And then I'm going to secure it again with a scrunchie, and then I'll go in and tuck any of those locks that are sticking out with some bobby pins until I get the desired shape that I want. Sometimes I feel like there's this narrative that's pushed that certain looks or styles are only reserved for like loose hair, or certain styles are only reserved for longer locks. But honestly, where there's a will, there's a way. As a loose natural, slick back buns were one of my favorite styles. And for a long time, I thought that I would never be able to recreate these looks, or that they wouldn't look the same. And that's partially true. Like, yeah, my bun is a lot bigger now and the process is a lot different now. But honestly, it be given the same as it did when I had loose hair. But I say all that to say, don't get discouraged or feel limited by your locks or the length of your locks. People often compliment me on all these different styles and how I'm able to do all this variety with my locks, but a lot of it is really just trial and error. As someone that went through the starter lock phase to getting long lock extensions to cutting my lock extensions and going back to short medium length locks, I'll be honest and say when I first cut my lock extensions off, I went through like a boredom phase just because I felt like I no longer had that freedom and versatility with the length as I had before. But regardless of length, one thing that I've learned when it comes to styling and just being overall creative with your locks, a big part of it is willingness. The more you're willing to just experiment and try different styles, the easier styling becomes. And overall, at least for me, like the more I just play in my hair and have fun with it, the more comfortable I become with my locks. And overall, it just makes me more confident in my locks. But yeah, this is how the second look turned out after I let it sit for about 30 minutes. It came out really good. Some of my locks are still sticking up and doing their own thing, but it's whatever, y'all. These locks be doing what they want to do sometimes. But that is going to be it for this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media platforms, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!